It's Monday, and you know what that means. We are live and sold out in Atlanta, Georgia, from the front to the back, in front of 15,000 fans in State Farm Arena. The wrestling world will never, ever be the same again. I am your host, Lorenzo Sampson, and I come to you from the skybox looking out at this amazing venue. And tonight, folks, it is the return after over 25 years of WCW Monday Nitro. A new look, a new roster, a new feel, new management. It is time to shake things up once more. And of course, it is WCW who does it once again. And tonight, we have a massive card on hand. Incredible match after incredible match. But kicking things off, we will be hearing live from your new WCW president, none other than a former world champion in his own right. That is right, in case you missed the press release earlier in the week. This man, the It Factor, Bobby Roode, has been selected as WCW president. He will be laying it down the wall. He will be making the matches. He will be making all public appearances for the WCW board of directors. And Bobby Roode has something on his mind pertaining to the new era of WCW and the new era of Nitro. And I gotta say, I am amped for this new era. For too long, professional wrestling has been stagnant. For too long, professional wrestling has been the same. But now we are back, and we are here to shake things up and once again take over as number one in the sport. And I have full faith that this man, Bobby Roode, will be one of the reasons that we do that. In our main event, folks, massive match, Garcia versus Cody Rhodes. The winner advances to the semifinals of the WCW World Championship tournament, the finals of which will culminate in 4 weeks' time at Slamboree, our first pay-per-view event, coming to you live here on YouTube every other Monday for Nitro. As now we are listening to what the president has to say. Atlanta is rocking tonight. Roode saying of the other WCW presidents we had in the past, because what if for WCW who wouldn't be standing here today? Going through the history of old WCW NWA icons like Magnum T.A. Arn Anderson, Dusty Rhodes, Tully Blanchard, Ric Flair, just to name a few. He has assembled an amazing roster. I mean, Cody, Seth Rollins, Rey Mysterio Jr., Javon Evans, Braun Breaker, Kyle Fletcher, Jacob Fatu, Dominik Mysterio, so on and so forth. I mean, an incredible assortment of talent on Nitro. That's right, only one man can hold the big gold belt, the World Heavyweight Championship. We're kicking things off tonight with the first match in that tournament to crown the world champion. Claudio Castagnoli versus Rey Mysterio Jr. This is going to be something else. Well, Roode saying one more thing. He put the microphone down. Wait a minute. Of course, taking it back to his days in WWE with that one. The president lays down the law for WCW. What a way to cut off the show. Coming up next, folks, Claudio versus Mysterio. But also in this tournament tonight, our main event, Rhodes versus Garcia, and the other high of the bracket, Castagnoli versus AJ Styles, Cole versus Seth freaking Rollins. This tournament is stacked. 8 of the best in the world going head-to-head to figure out who will be the very best and who will be World Heavyweight Champion when it's all said and done. As out comes the Hall of Famer, the living legend himself, Rey Mysterio Jr. So he had to say earlier on tonight. Well, Rey Mysterio Jr., one of the few from the old WCW roster coming over to the new WCW roster, and Mysterio Jr. saying that he wasn't able to break the glass ceiling in WCW. He was never really become world champion. He looks to, all these years later, he looks to break through the glass ceiling and do just that. Of course, Rey Jr., a former WCW Tag Team and Cruiserweight Champion. Again, like I said, never held the World Championship, but he looks to change that by winning this tournament, going all the way to Slamboree. But to do that, first, he has to defeat this man, one of the best in the world. The Swiss Superman, the Swiss Cyborg, Claudio Castagnoli. Let's see what he had to say earlier on tonight for coming down to the ring for this matchup. Claudio, not one to normally talk, but we got the camera in front of you. You have no choice. Well, Castagnoli saying he respects Rey Mysterio Jr., but when the bell rings, respect goes out the window because the World Championship, a shot at the World Championship, I should say, is at stake. Well, you can hear from this crowd, they have decided, Atlanta has decided who their man will be, who they're rallying in this match, in Rey Mysterio Jr., but let me know who you got. Will it be Claudio or will it be Rey Mysterio Jr. walking out of here tonight with the win? And going next round this corner to face out of Cody Rhodes, Daniel Garcia in 2 weeks on Nitro. As here we go, opening match of the evening. First WCW match in 25 years is underway. Now that Claudio comes in, goes to the clothesline. Mysterio Jr. ducks out of the way. Off the ropes. Rey now, springboard drop kick right to the chest. The big man already down on the mat. Now Rey's lining him up, sizing up here. And look at this going to the legs of Claudio with the low kicks. Outside leg kicks and then the kick right to the gut there. Sends him onto the ropes. Head kick. Now Rey off the rope. Claudio to the floor. Mysterio to the bottom rope. Oh no. Oh no. Claudio caught him. Where was the Hurricane Rana? Castagnoli with the power. Catches him. Look at this. Military press into the uppercut. Oh my God. Almost took Mysterio's block off, and just like that, with one move, Claudio's taking control of this match.
I will count you out.
The official measuring the 10 count. Oh my God! They call him the King of Swing for a reason. Claudio swinging Mysterio Jr. head first into that guardrail.
7.
Count of 7 is now both men back inside the ring. Mysterio, see, out on his feet, doesn't even know where he's at. Now Claudio unloading with the shots to the body here. And then, oh, again, that superior strength. deadlift, modified gut wrench suplex into the cover first of the match. It's a 2. We've seen Castagnoli over his career pick up men twice, even triple his size. Men like former WCW champion in his own right, the Giant, also known as Paul White or the Big Show if you prefer. As now into the ring, you see Claudio swinging wildly, but oh, that chop fires home on the chest of Mysterio, and again. Well, speaking of Mysterio's son, Dominik Mysterio, will be in action later on tonight. He takes on Orange Cassidy, your WCW Television Championship. Mysterio, just like that. DDT spikes him, hooks the leg, only a 1 count. Rey, never been one to back down from a fight, never been one to stay down. As again, Mysterio with outside leg kicks and now mixing in the chops as well to the chest. Sends Claudio into the corner. Castagnoli, dazed and confused, Rey over the top, takes him down with that scissor takedown. Castagnoli back up to his feet, but again, maybe still a little dazed. Runs in, gets caught, springboard bulldog by Mysterio Jr. And now the Hall of Famer, the legend, the icon is feeling it. And you can hear Atlanta responding in kind. So a front face lock here. Mysterio, look at this. The shout out to his old friend, the man who he had maybe the most WCW match in history with, the late great Eddie Guerrero, with the 3 amigos to Castagnoli. Rey always been one to have shocking strength, as now up to the top turnbuckle he goes, looking to fly once more. As you can see so far, he's got Castagnoli off his game, and there we go, that could be it. Stop to the gut. Crawls into the cover, hooks the outside blade to get the win. Only a 2 count. Castagnoli survives for the time being. Is now Rey looking to pick him up, but Claudio, big body shot. And for the forearm, Rey rolls out of the way, charges in. Claudio caught him. Look at that strength. One-handed, swings him around, drops him on the mat. A double foot stop to the gut. Off the ropes. Oh my God! You hear the sound of that uppercut? Sliding uppercut, and Claudio looking to do it one more time. Oh my God, did he ever? That uppercut, ringing out. Couple stays over, cover to advance in the tournament. No, Rey. That was a close 2 count, kick out by Mysterio. This match has been 100 miles a minute so far. Here, folks, when we kick off Nitro is, oh my God. You can just hear the sound. Every freaking Claudio Castagnoli ringing out throughout this building. As again, look at this now, Claudio with a follow-away slam. Sending him halfway across the ring. And Rey trying to crawl the corner to get some recovery in, but oh, Claudio. Those patterned uppercuts again. Charged in with one right underneath the jaw. And you see that. Has Mysterio out on his feet. Rey's wondering where he's at right now. But Claudio continuing the onslaught. A second follow-away slam. And right now this match is all Castagnoli. Of course, Claudio, former Ring of Honor World Champion. The former multiple-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion. The former WWE United States Champion. Is now into the cover of another uppercut. Rey's out. He's got to be out. Claudio with the win. No! Rey on a 2.5 there. You can see Claudio cannot believe it, but you got to give it to him. Saying on the attack, deadlift gut wrench suplex. Again, this was Superman, his strength nigh unparalleled in the world of pro wrestling. And maybe there's something there, but Rey lands on his feet, powerbomb by Claudio, incoming. No, Mysterio turns into Hurricane Rana, sets him up, rolls him up to get the win. Whoa, how close was that? Claudio on a 2.5. But Rey back on the feet, spins him around, crucifix pin, 1, 2, pinning combination. Oh, again almost got him. Again almost had him there. So now Claudio back to his feet, comes in, Rey again with the leg kicks. Mysterio again focusing on the legs of the bigger man, smoked by Mysterio. Touch and roll arm drag there, takes down Castagnoli. Claudio now on the ropes. Literally and figuratively, as now look at this, there's a combination of strikes. There's the sunset powerbomb. Is it enough? 2 left from the slow count. Oh, maybe. I don't know about that count. If there was a little faster on that, that could have been a 3 count. Rey could have advanced right there, but Rey, no time to worry about it. Stays on the attack. DDT spikes him again. Second one of the match. And now Mysterio, look at this. Springboard splash. Hits the leg. Shoots the half. Oh, Claudio. Again, somehow stays in it. I cannot believe the pace this match has gone since the opening bell. Not slowed down one iota. But Claudio gave it the strength. Pushes Mysterio off. This is clothesline. Rey ducks it. Claudio trying to recover here, but gets caught with a clothesline of his own by Rey. Rey don't normally do moves like that, but when you're in a match like this, desperate times and all that, is now over the top. Claudio hangs on. Big shot there to the gut. Sends the big man down to the floor. There's now Mysterio looking to follow out there. Rey calling up to his feet. Went for the, I think, the senton on off the apron, but Claudio sidestepping. Big body shot. Doubles Rey over. And now Claudio, oh my God! 3! Just vicious as Castagnoli as always with that particularly disgusting power bomb on the outside of the ring. And now back inside. Claudio, what is this? Maybe looking for the UFO here. No, he's not. Instead, oh my God, face plants him into the canvas. Rey could be out. Hooks the leg. And Rey out of 2. Rey out of 2 again, and the crowd can't believe it. Neither can Claudio Castagnoli. And now off the ropes, Rey comes back in. Total World Slam. Is that enough to put away the Hall of Famer and his dreams of winning the World Championship? No. Rey Mysterio still in this one, but you gotta think it's by a thread. What is this? Claudio, oh my God. Swinging side slam into the cover to get the win. And again, Mysterio can get out of 2. The heart, the relentless Rey Mysterio. Something else is now, look at this, Claudio, the king, is looking to swing. Doesn't even have the right leg of Rey all the way. But look at this, one-legged swing all the way around, over and over. Again, the strength of Claudio is something else. One-legged swing, and now, look at end it right here, going to the back. Boston Crab, middle of the ring, cinched in tight. The referee asking the crowd allowed to Mysterio about to submit here. Can Rey survive this vicious hold? One of the most deadliest in the sport. Will this end his night? Will this end his run in this tournament? But the crowd willing Mysterio on. Rey gets out. Rey crooked the leg. We saw him go to the legs entire match and finally paying dividends. Now pushes him off. Rey back to a vertical base. Mysterio still going. And again, back to the legs. And again. That one took down Claudio. The knee's getting to him. The knee's not able to hold on for much longer. There's no Rey lining up for something here off the top rope, but Claudio hasn't moved. Mysterio getting closer, going the opposite corner. They're looking to psych Claudio out. I think it worked. Off the top, big senton, off the rope, that's the clothesline. Mysterio, crossbody, springboard, and now has him. Irish whip. No, Claudio catches him, spins him around, runs up him low. Uppercut incoming. No, it's not. You have got to be kidding me. Swiss death! It was still turning on a Canadian destroyer! Castagnoli! On Dream Street! Mysterio knows it! Kick to the back, sends him into the middle rope. You know what time it is? Dial it up! 619! 619! Claudio! Back to his feet on instinct! Mysterio! West Coast pop! Spikes him into the cover, hooks the leg. Mysterio's done it. What an incredible for Rey Mysterio Jr. and the first match on Nitro in over 2 decades. The Hall of Famer pulls it out of the fire one more time and will face Garcia or Rhodes in 2 weeks on Nitro. What a win, but Rey going into the interview area on top of the stage. We'll see what he has to say after that massive win. Rey thanking Atlanta for believing in him, saying they got him through the match. I mean, hey, this crowd's red hot. I don't blame him. Rey issuing a warning to Garcia and Cody. In 2 weeks, they will get the 619 according to Rey Mysterio Jr. And there it is right there. It is official. Mysterio in, Claudio out. He will face Garcia or Rhodes, American Nightmare or Red Death in 2 weeks. And episode 3 of Nitro. And the winner of that match will advance to the finals at Slamboree. This is going to be damn good. And wait a minute, there's Cody backstage. And what the? Oh no. It appears he has a visitor. It's none other than Paul Heyman? Versus history between Heyman and the Rhodes family goes way back for better and for worse. Heyman had a proposition for Cody, and Cody saying he could hear him out. I mean, I don't know if I would do that, but he's throwing, I suppose. Paul Heyman apologizing for not helping Cody get to the top of the industry. And he's not wrong. Heyman has no class here in WCW. I mean, nobody to manage, and of course that is a job after all. Is Paul Heyman trying to recruit Cody Rhodes? You've got to be kidding me. Indeed he is. Cody Rhodes, according to Paul Heyman, needs him by his side to become the biggest star in pro wrestling and hold on to the WCW World Championship forever. Well, Cody's saying he's beaten Rey Mysterio before, and he knows he can beat Garcia tonight. Well, Cody politely turning down Paul Heyman. Thankfully, I mean, I don't know. Well, Paul Heyman, if you think about it, I mean, I think he made up his mind just fine, Heyman, but I digress. Cody Rhodes being scouted for the main event by maybe the biggest weasel in his entire business. Well, here's R. Anderson, the Enforcer, with FTR. Arn, of course, the new coach, you could say, for FTR here on Nitro. The Force is giving Cash and Dax some tips before our upcoming match. Tag action in mere moments featuring FTR. Cash and Dash giving thanks to Arn Anderson before their match. Dax saying that the best version of FTR has been in a long time. And we're about to find out if that's true or not, because here comes, arguably, the best tag team of the modern era. Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR. FTR, tag champions all around the world from Japan to Mexico, United States. Of course, in WWE, one of those teams held the NXT Tag, Raw Tag, and Tag at the same time, or separately, I should say. AAA Tag Team Champions, IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, AEW Tag Team Champions. The list goes on and on for FTR. Tonight they look to add, closer to adding another belt to their collection, that being the WCW Tag Team Championships. But to do that, they have to get past one of the best young tag teams in the world today, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne of New Catch Republic. Here's a question I have to ask everybody watching at home. If FTR have been as good as they have been, for as long as they have been by themselves, how better will they be when they have somebody like Arn Anderson by their side, in their corner, giving them pointers on the daily, scouting their opponents for FTR. Of course, Arn Anderson, one of the best in WCW history. TV champion, tag team champion. If I remember the Four Horsemen, just to name a few of his accolades. Hall of Famer. As out come their opponents tonight. Dunne on the left, Bate on the right. Together they are New Catch Republic. Recently becoming a tag team not that long ago. After being part of a faction for all called British Strong Style alongside Trent Seven, but Seven parted ways with Dunne and Bate. Now these two a tag team. They're gonna make an impact here on Nitro, get an upset win. What would be an upset win, in my opinion anyway, over FTR. This is Tyler Bate, the more upbeat, the more fun-loving member of the team. Pete Dunne, all business, the Bruiserweight. Starting off here with Dax the Axe and Pete Dunne. You see Dunne with the tape on the knee, Dax with tape on his shoulder as we're underway with this tag team bout, I should say, as now these two circling one another, center of the ring, lock up, collar and elbow. Dax and Dunne, two of the best technicians in the world today. Pete Dunne especially knows how to manipulate the joints, specifically the fingers. Will break those in a heartbeat if he's able to. So waist lock, take down into a headlock takeover here. You see Dunne with that wide base, smart by Pete Dunne, putting all of his weight on the body of Dax Harwood. As now Dax transitions to a headlock of his own, back on the feet, wrenching on it here. It's Pete Dunne. Various vision, of course. Tag team moves for this matchup is now just pushed off the ropes, goes Dax, leapfrog, dropped down by Dunne, snap German suplex, British pin, but not even a 1 count, take out by Dax. Of course, the auto for FTR finishing maneuver, the Shatter Machine. If that hits, this match will be over for Dunne and Bate, guaranteed. So again, back in the lockup here. A little exchange on the ground, now back to an even playing field. It's now Dunne. You see, he saw the tape on the shoulder. He's going to it now, focusing on the arm of Harwood. Now transitions into a high headlock once more. Dax got to be wary of that arm, especially going against Pete Dunne. He will go after that, and he will wrench on it, and he'll wrench on it until Dunne. That arm of Harwood's is basically useless. So now Dax transitions into a key lock. And off the arm of Pete Dunne now, but Dunne never get out. Now the hammerlock. This is not good at all for Dax. You see Dax immediately clutching that shoulder. Of course, cleared to compete is Dax with that shoulder. Just required to put tape on it by our medical staff. Is now take down into a headlock once more. Yeah, and Pete Dunne just wrenching away, taking his time here, focusing on every body part of Dax. We saw him earlier with the waist lock, and now the knee to the back. You heard the sound that made. Now, wait a minute. Look at this. Done. Immediately into a triangle armbar here. This could be it. Could close the tap. Could this be the end of the life for FTR? Focusing on the arm and the head and neck of Dax. But it is Harwood. Purely the match, maybe. Dax with the strength. Using the other arm to get out of there with a deadlift powerbomb. As now back to a vertical base. And Dax Harwood smartly going to his corner and tagging out the Cash Wheeler. Wheeler now in. Dax saw the trouble. He knew. A little too close for comfort for his team. Decided to take a breather, take the tag out to the fresh man, Cash Wheeler. And now again, the lockup. Cash, the more explosive of the two, I would say, out of FTR. And a waist lock here, applied by Wheeler. Dax may be the more well-known of the team, but Cash, really a dark horse, if you will. Now Dunn produces it into a headlock once more. The headlock so far has been the name of the game for Pete Dunne in this match. Taking down both Cash and Dax with it, but now look at this. Wheeler fights out into a hammerlock of his own. We saw this earlier on Harwood from Pete Dunne. Now, samurai takedown into a headlock of his own by Cash Wheeler. I can do better, perhaps. Just wrenching on the head and neck, but Dunne. Now look at this. I can do better, really. Dunne with the hammerlock now. Very similar position out of it. Cash had earlier. Cash, look at that. Back into the headlock, just like that. Both teams taking it really very slowly here, very precautious, you could say. Both teams now off the ropes. Goes Cash this time. Drop down, went for the leapfrog. No, he didn't. Dunne psyched me out as Wheeler with a trip there takes down the bruiserweight. We're looking for sharpshooter, but no. Counter by Dunne. Back to the vertical base. Both men are, and again back to collar elbow tie up. And Atlanta seem to be, as the kids would say, locked in on this tag team match. Now headlock again by Dunne. You see that time though, with the elbow to the top of the head. So now it's pushed off. Wait a minute. Wheeler didn't see it. Dunne made to tag Tyler Bate. And Tyler Bate, an illegal man, suckered him in. The new Catch Republic. Now into the cover off the Street Star Press, covered by Tyler Bate to get the win. Only one. Wheeler getting caught there, but Tyler Bate is now on a flip into the corner. Here comes Bate. Big corner splash. Oh, FS chop to the chest. And now Cash gets caught. Snap suplex. A little ways away there, but unless Tyler Bate off the middle rope with a knee. Right between the eyes and the cover could be it. One. But Daxon breaks it up at one. You see Bate giving a look to Dax. And that might have opened the door for Wheeler to get back into this match. Big kick to the head there. Distraction by Dax, paying dividends. Another chops by Wheeler. Off the ropes goes Bate, drop down. Leapfrog. Cash looking for the shoulder block, but Bate caught him an uppercut. And Tyler Bate with a combination of strikes takes him down their head scissors. And now into the elbow to the chest. You see how the pace of the match picking up quite a bit. Tyler Bate got into the match. Bate now technically sound as Pete Dunne. More so, really the power of the team would be surprised, to be honest, as I look at this left German suplex. There it is right there. As I was saying, the power of Tyler Bate on display. And they call him the big strong boy for a reason. Tyler Bate from the NXT UK champion. So is Pete Dunne. Actually, Dunne beat Tyler Bate for the UK championship way back in the day before they became a team. So now Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Look at this combination offense by New Catch Republic. The winners of this match will face either the Young Bucks or the War Raiders on WCW Nitro as well. And the winners of that match will go on to Samboree to vie for the World Television Championship here in WCW, as you see the right manipulation of Pete Dunne going after the arms of Cash and then just driving the knees into the spine. The bruiserweight Showing why they call him that. All the strikes by Dunn into the backdrop suplex. It's now into the cover, hooks the leg, shoots the hap here. 2 to get the win for his team. Only 2. You see Dax not coming in, break out the pin that time. Into the corner again. And you see Dunn and Bate very FTR-like actually in this match so far. Frequent Taz cutting the ring off. Make sure Cat can put the tag to his partner. So give me a wish. And now, over the top, Arn watching on Tyler Bate, diving headbutt. Maybe I know that Dax Harwood there into the cover. Oh, that was a close 2 count. Kick out by Cash. You see Bate, a little shocked there. They're gonna get the 3 count, but I gotta tell you, I'll take a lot more than that to put away. This team, for FTR, one of the best in the world for a reason, as again the tag made, and again the tag offense. This time a double hip toss, and now onto the apron to recover goes Cash. Down looking for a pin, but Cash able to escape. Referee, look at this. The referee standing in front of, in between, I should say, Cash and Dunn, telling Pete to give Wheeler some separation here. You see Arn on the apron. Arn getting a little upset maybe. And Dunn saying, come on, let's go. What are you going to do? And Cash tags out to Dax Harwood. Now here we go. Starting off. I think I'm back over the left arm, I should say. With Harwood and Dunn. Big right hand from Dax. And a bad knife edge chop. And Dunn answering back one of his own. Oh, big chop again. And another one. Dunn ducks it, another chop. Listen to the sound these chops are making. Listen to the crowd here in Atlanta. These two still going with the chops, folks. There's a Dax whiffed that one, but he caught that one. Now maybe stamina playing a factor here. We saw Dax miss that chop earlier, but now again firing back. Maybe I'm incorrect. That's Harwood with the chops. Dunn ducks it. Harwood ducks it. Uh-oh. Both men's chops get blocked. Dax goes for it. No, he freed him out. DDT. Gonna make the pin to get the win. But what? Big after springboard with the crossbody. Now Cash coming in. Cash has seen enough. Wheeler. Look at that! Oh my God! Crossbody to the floor goes both men! And we're back to 2! Harwood down! Dunn down! Both men back up to their feet! The referee preoccupied with Bate and Wheeler on the outside! Caught the kick. Dax! Oh, this could be it! Dax! Stop power driver! That could be it! Into the cover, hooks the leg for the win! But wait a minute, the referee! The referee's looking at Bate and Wheeler on the outside still, trying to get onto their corners. Turn around, ref. That was a 3 for sure. And Dax and Arn, they are pissed the hell off.
I'm just doing my job here.
The referee, trying to defend himself, missed that entire cover, is now on the outside. Wheeler backed up, closing Bate to his feet. Dunn still down in the ring after that power driver. Well, wait a minute. Bate with the counter. Tyler Bate. Tyler Driver on the floor. Tyler Driver takes down Cash Wheeler. And now, Tyler Bate going to his corner. Looking for the tag, and he gets it. Dunn makes the tag. The referee saw it. Harwood did not. Turns around. The roll up. Schoolboy. He's got him. 1, 2. You gotta be kidding me. New Catch Republic have pulled off the upset of the year. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunn by hook or by crook with the pinfall win over FTR. We gotta go to a break. What a win for these two. What a statement. Jericho Fight 2 will be on Nitro next week, but wait a minute, there's AR Fox. AR Fox is calling out Jericho Fight 2. He wants him in the ring next week one-on-one. Does he have a death wish or something? Well, there you go. If Rude will make it official, on Nitro, next week it will be AR Fox versus the Samoan Werewolf, Jericho Fight 2. Oh my God, but coming up next, we gotta move on, because it's time for championship action. And up first is one of maybe the most hated men, if not the most hated man in pro wrestling today. Dirty Dominik Mysterio. And he looks to become tonight the first World Television Champion of this new era of WCW. We saw his dad, Rey Mysterio, get the win over Castagnoli, Claudio Castagnoli, get to advance in the tournament for the WWE Championship. But the question is, could Dominik Mysterio follow in his quote-unquote deadbeat dad's footsteps and become TV champ here tonight? Of course, Dominik, no slouch, and former tag team champion in the past, alongside his father, actually, and also a two-time North American champion and WWE Intercontinental champion. So Dominik Mysterio has held gold in the past, but this is a new environment, new opponents for Dominik. As seen tonight by his opposition, and the former freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. To say, as the South Clash, to say the least, is, well, saying the least. It's Dominik taking his time, basking in the large amounts of boos from this crowd here in Atlanta. Not a fan of Dom whatsoever. And I gotta be honest, I'm not really either. I mean, Dominik Mysterio would do anything it takes to get the win. He will throw anybody under the bus. He will turn back on anybody he can. Cheat in any way he can to get ahead in his career, to get the win, to win championships, to win gold, to get more money in his pocket at the end of the night. If you're not familiar, going forward, all TV championship matches will have 15-minute time limits on them, including this match. And the champion must defend the title every single week on Nitro, or else they will be stripped of their championship. As out comes freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy, the long-reigning AEW International Champion of all time, held it for nearly a year. Over 31 defenses of that championship for Orange Cassidy. It looks to do the exact same thing with the TV championship here in WCW. And so, I mean, listen to the reaction from Atlanta. But from one of the most hated men on the roster, Dominik Mysterio, maybe one of the most loved in Orange Cassidy. Well, let me know who you got in the chat for this one, or the comment section down below if you're watching the replay of this show. It will be Cassidy, it will be Dom pulling out the win and the title here tonight on Nitro. I apologize for the break commentary, folks. I've just been informed from the next of Bobby Roode that, yes, it is official. Next week on Nitro, it will be the in-ring debut of Jacob Fatu. On Nitro, you can take on the man who called him moments ago, AR Fox. That one is sure to be one hell of a contest, and quite possibly a massacre for AR Fox. Biting off, in my opinion, way more than he can chew, going after the Samoan Werewolf, but we'll see in a week's time if I am correct in that estimate. As here we go. It is time. Who will be the first television champion of this new era of WCW Nitro? Whether it be Dirty Dominik Mysterio or freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Dom looks ready. Cassidy looks ready. 15 minutes on the clock, and we are underway. And well, Orange Cassidy immediately taking a little rest in the corner, laying back, and out comes Dominik. Paying homage to his quote-unquote real father, Eddie Guerrero. So now Orange, Dominik went for the right hand. Orange blocks it. And now this time again, coming with a forearm strike. Look at Orange telling Dominik to throw here. And he does. Went for the right hand again. This time Orange backstepping, kick to the leg. And listening to Atlanta. Oh, there's a chop right to the back there, Dominik. Orange playing around with those kicks, but that chop connected flush on the back of Mysterio. Now the other leg. These deadly kicks of Orange Cassidy. Maybe breaking the legs, Dominik Mysterio. But Dominik went for a kick to the face. Orange move out of the way, saw it coming. Orange DDT spikes him. And that was a legit maneuver. Into the cover, hooks the leg, get the win championship just like that. But no. Dominik out of 2. Only a minute and a half for this match, folks. And already Orange Cassidy on the attack. Big clothesline. Big chop. And again, the knife edge chops here from Cassidy. You saw that kick, that leg kick landed flush. That was not one we saw earlier on. For whatever you want to say about Orange Cassidy, whatever you want to say about his attitude, his demeanor, down to the ring, and even during the match, he is one hell of an athlete. He's one of the best on the roster. But Mysterio, big elbow to the midsection, doubles Cassidy over, giving him separation, and oh, come on. Dominik saw it, takes a mile, breaking the eyes on the belly to back suplex. Atlanta's letting Mysterio have it here. Telling Dominik he sucks. I don't know if I'll go that far. I admit Dominik is a great competitor inside the ropes, but his attitude and the way he goes about his actions in the ring, in and out of the ring, makes me sick. But Orange, we gotta get a clothesline, DDT again. This time out of the middle turnbuckle, spikes him. You see the timer on the right-hand corner, folks. 12 minutes remaining in this match. Only a few minutes have gone by so far. Now Orange on over the top. To the floor goes Dominik with that big clothesline. Now Cassidy. Getting a ringside looking to line up Dominik here. Mysterio, no clue where he's at. Orange, full head of steam. Through the middle rope, DDT again. This time on the floor. And Dominik. Right now, we're in trouble. And Orange Cassidy is feeling it. This match could be over. In a hurry. Mysterio on his feet. Cassidy off the top. Diving DDT. Face plants him. But we're going to go for the pin. Instead, Orange, I think maybe we're thinking Orange Punch. If this hits, it could be over. New champion right here. Orange Punch. Now Dominik moving out of the way. And of course, Dominik Mysterio getting the hell of a dodge. Rolling to the outside, avoid the Orange Punch. He knows that would have hit. That would have been it. Orange will run out your TV champion, and Dominik's leaving. Dominik is leaving. This championship match, Orange is gonna chase him to the outside, but oh, come on. The big right hand. And I think Dominik Mysterio baited his opponent in, and Orange Cassidy fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And just like that, with one shot, with that ruse, Dominik in control of this match, the Snapmare, and again a disrespect, this time scraping the boot across the face, into the eyes of Orange Cassidy, then the elbow drop, and follows it up with the kick up, and oh, come on. Now into the cover, right time the taunt, following the elbow. Because that only gets a 1 count, maybe if Dominik had gotten to the pin after the elbow drops and taunting to the fans, we could have gotten at least a 2. Is now Dom, look at this. Vertical suplex. And come on. The pin with the boot on the chest. The disrespect off the charts from this guy. And again, only a 1 count. 5 minutes have elapsed for this match. 10 remain already. Orange fighting back now with the kicks and the chops. And again, Dominik with the chest protector on, but probably not doing much to protect from those chops. So off the ropes he goes. Orange went for the single leg takedown, but Dominik caught him. Drives the knee into the solar plexus. And now, again, Mysterio grabs the eyes. The eye rake again. And now, this time, raking the back as well. Come on now, ref. Step in there. There's still 2 illegal maneuvers. Kick to the knee off the ropes. Oh my God, split him. Hurricane Rana driver in the cover. Is that win the championship for Dominik Mysterio? Oh, that was close. Orange got a 2 there. 2.5 even. And Dominik is not happy. See, now look at this. In the face of the official is Dominik Mysterio. He needs to stay on his opponent, stay on target. That's what he gets for that. Boot to the face. And now here comes freshly squeezed. The chops again. But got blocked that time. Big right hand responding. Does Mysterio. Cassidy get to the gut though. Cassidy off the ropes. Big spear. Big spear connects. Dominik down the heap. Orange firing up. And Orange a second spear. Back-to-back spears from Orange Cassidy. And now again, maybe taking an Orange punch here. Looking to end things early. Trying to get Egg out. It was freshly squeezed. But no, Dominik again moves out of the way. Dominik able to avoid once more. I thought you were calling it an Orange punch. I was mistaken. Now to the outside. Goes Cassidy. Dominik gonna line him up. Dominik looking to fly. Through the middle rope. Big senton. And you heard the sound. Orange is back made off the floor. Again, Dominik Mysterio, he's not a slouch in the ring. He's one of the best on the roster, but it's just that his attitude and his insistence on cheating to get ahead is what makes him so hated by these fans. Off top, big elbow right to the heart of Cassidy. Cutting out the championship right here. No. Got by Orange at 2 and again to the eyes goes Dominik. This time both boots across the face. Now Dominik, Snapdragon suplex. Bridge pin, is it enough to get the championship here? No. Orange still in it. And again, Dominik going back to arguing with the official. My opinion, not very smart. Because now Dom, big right hand. And down again goes Orange to the canvas. And Dominik Mysterio in firm control right now of this contest. Big kick to the gut. And now, Dominik, look at this. Driving the boots into the chest and the throat there of Orange Cassidy. And Dominik is loving every bit of the hate from this crowd in Atlanta. So come right, of course, folks, to the main event. Garcia versus Cody, the main event. Almost still to come, Samoa Joe in action. But look at this, Orange fighting back now. Orange with the shot. Now in the super hold here. They're going to choke out Mysterio to get the TV Championship here in the win. Will this do it? Will Dominik pass out or tap out perhaps? Dominik trying to fight his way out of it. And he does it, a big jawbreaker. Down by the jawbreaker. Sends Orange down to a knee. Breaks the sleeper hold. But Orange staying on the attack. Kick to the face. Did you hear the sound of that? Right on the jaw. Mysterio dazed. And now Orange again with the shots and a big snap German suplex. Into the cover, hooking the leg, sorry, bridge pin. And only a 2. Cassidy's still fighting his way back into this contest. Says I'm gonna go off the apron with that shoulder block to the gut.
1, 2.
Off the apron goes Orange, big clothesline.
There are 5 minutes remaining.
You heard J&W over the loudspeaker, folks. 5 minutes remaining. The back 10 minutes have already elapsed.
1.
If this goes to a draw, well, honestly, I have no idea what happens.
2.
But Orange, what is this? Orange on the apron. Oh my God! I think he's gonna go over the top. Instead, Orange deciding to go off the top rope with the imploding plancha. And like I'm saying, this is awesome, and I agree. Off the top of the frontline bomb, Dominik moves out of the way on the swanton. Wait a minute. Crucifix pin from the father against Claudio to get the win. No. Orange still in it. Now Dom. Small package here. Is this enough for the win? And the belt. No. 2 again. Back-to-back roll-ups. Hurricane Rana. Orange kept up. He kept up. Spear for a third time. A third spear from Orange Cassidy. How did Orange pull that off? Off the ropes. Hurricane Rana of his own. Now Dominik's back up. Hurricane Rana again by Dom. Now Orange is up. Orange up for a second time. Blue Thunderbird with a sequence. Is it enough? Hooks the leg for the championship. Oh, kick out of 2 by Dominik Mysterio. This match has been incredible so far. This is what the Team Championship is all about, folks. Orange punch for a second time. No, Dominik evades Orange punches again. Saw it coming. Mysterio, what is this? Hooks the leg. Oh my God. Fisherman Buster. Spinning variation. Oh, Orange got it 2 again. Cassidy still in it. Dominik can't believe it, but Mysterio's staying on this power German suplex. 3 minutes remaining in this contest, folks. Time ticking down very quickly. He's now into the corner, been clothesline. Dominik winds him up. Against hitting his dad in the opening contest. The ET spikes Cassidy on his head. Dominik again rallying up the fans here. So staying on his opponent. What would that cost him? He's out into the corner. Dominik telling Orange he has all his fans looking for all right here. With this maneuver, whatever he's going for. Mysterio, what's he thinking? Oh my God. Fire prayer position, but nope. Orange with the elbows to the face. Orange, able to break free. What is this? Oh my God! Avalanche Bulldog! Dominik could be done!
2-minute warning for this count.
2 minutes! 2-minute warning from J&W! Over a loudspeaker! Both men heard it! They know it! The fans know it! And Orange! A house of fire! Big shots! That's the close off the ropes goes Cassidy! Oh, Dominik caught him! Dominik caught him! No, he didn't! Sundown Millionaire! Sundown Millionaire by Cassidy! Orange is fired up! Cassidy is feeling it! 2.5 minutes remain in this match! It's third time the charm! Looking for the Orange punch again! But again, Dominik! Moving out of the way of the Orange punch! Dominik again! Reverses! Half and half suplex incoming! No, Cassidy! Laying on his feet! He laid on his feet! Dominik didn't see it! Big strike! He's breaked him! That's it! Hook of the leg! Oh, you gotta be kidding! Dominik Mysterio at 2.9! And Orange Cassidy cannot believe it! Everybody in this building's on their feet! What a match this has been here at Nitro! Off for the gold, hanging in the balance. Well, Cassidy, arms up into the corner. Oh no! Dominik hit the referee! I don't think Orange realized the referee's in the corner. The referee is down. I'm trying to wake him up. Trying to wake the referee up as Orange Cassidy. Dominik back to his feet. Oh, come on! No. Orange distracted by the referee. And Dominik Mysterio, this scumbag, with a low blow to Orange Cassidy. The referee's out cold. He didn't see a thing. Oh my goodness. Headlock driver by Dominik with a minute to go in this match. Trying to revive the official. Now into the cover. Not this way. The referee's come to. Not this way, damn it. Come on. Not this way. Kick out Orange. Damn it. With the assistance of a low blow, followed by the headlock driver, we have the new World Television Champion, and his name is Dirty Dominik Mysterio. Dominik is the first champion of this new era, and these fans hate it, and so do I. This is disgusting. But we gotta go to the back, folks. What? Well, wait a minute. That's Matt and Nick Jackson. The Young Bucks have taken a camera backstage, and what do these two want? Well, Matt congratulating Dominik on his win, saying he's a better Mysterio, and Nick chiming in as well. Of course he is. Nick seems a little off to me, but Matt claiming that they have to do this because of their lack of TV time. The match against the War Raiders will be the WCW House Show coming up, and it will be aired for the YouTube membership program. You enjoy for $1.99 a month right now if you want to see that match. Many other exclusive matches coming soon to that service. Of course, the Bucks, the Warriors go way back to the days of Ring of Honor. Did Nick just say Eric and Ivar have gone soft? I don't know about all that. Oh, come on. What disrespect is this? Oh, harsh from these two guys. Well, as if they can beat the War Raiders on a house show coming up this Saturday night. The following from the Young Bucks, folks, we get ready to move on to our next match, but what? Apparently we gotta go back to the back, folks. We have an altercation going on here with the Young Bucks, and that's FTR. We saw them earlier on lose to Bate and Dunn in the tag team match. FTR still pissed off about that, it seems like. I mean, the match wasn't without its controversy, of course, in the ending there. That's claiming that they're screwed by the Czech Republic. Cash and Dax saying that if it wasn't for the referee making a mistake in that match, they would have moved on. I mean, I can't agree. I can't disagree. Dax hit the power by Repeat Dunn and had the pinfall. The referee was distracted by Wheeler and Bate on the outside. Oh, things about to boil over here, folks, between the Young Bucks and FTR. Of course, these two have a long history with one another, dating back over a decade. Well, maybe not. Dax saying that they're rooting for the Young Bucks against... They want them to win the tag titles, apparently, because they want to take the belts off the Young Bucks, so that's interesting. That's a brewing the tag division, folks, but we got to move on because coming up next, there's some more ring action is out first, already in the ring, is the big man, blue collar solid Otis. Ready for action, but he has one hell of a task ahead of him. In the form of the Samoan submission machine, the Destroyer, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, I think I really need to explain the credentials to you folks, but in case you're not aware of who Samoa Joe is, somehow you live around the rock the last 20 years, let me tell you, Samoa Joe, one of the best to ever do it. One of the most dangerous men, if not the baddest man walking God's green earth today. TNA World Champion, NXT Champion, WWE United States Champion, WWE Tag Team Champion, ROH World Champion, the ROH World Champion of all time, in fact. Matches against like some CM Punk, Kenta Kobashi, just a few AJ Styles. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, the list goes on and on as run away with the match. And right out of the gate here, these two big men are throwing bombs somewhere in the middle of the ring. Joe looking at another championship or two to his list here on WCW. But first he has to get past Otis right now, proving to be one hell of a competitor to go up against. Listen to these shots from both of these men. Robert Kenta Kobashi earlier just shades of that match with Kobashi back in 2005 for Samoa Joe. Let's look at this. Otis and Joe back and forth with the right hands and with the chops. And look at this. It's a hockey fight here in Atlanta. Otis and Joe with the right hands, the left and the right. Speech order blocked by Joe. Takes out Otis. Otis right back up to his feet though. Down goes Joe. Joe right back up now. Oh my God, what a clothesline. Down goes Otis just like that. And Joe stays standing. Joe can get better at Otis that exchange, maybe not. Otis back up and boot to the face. And Otis roars into the air here in Atlanta. I feel like this one last for very long, folks. So you better get your pack and watch while you can. As now, that one to the face sends him into the corner. And look at these shots from Otis. The hammer fist from the big man. And then the headbutt takes Joe down in the corner. Now, wait a minute. What in the world is this? Otis has him up. What the? Onto his feet. Into the alley-oop face buster. You gotta be kidding me. What power there by Otis is out into the cover to get the win over Joe. Oh, R2's. Samoa Joe. Joe may be a little rocked here. Spoke too soon. Get kicked to the gut. Now the jabs by Joe. And now Joe grabbing the chin of Otis, just this massive upper hand. Palm strikes. And now takes him down. Look at this Joe with the cross face locked in. Wrenching on the head and neck of the big man. Looking to make Otis pass up. Of course, Joe. A located clutch. If that gets locked in, it will be over. You say the same thing about the muscle buster. Red belly to belly by Otis. Again, the power of the big man on display. And Otis feeling it now. Lining Joe up. Another big boot. I gotta admit, Joe, so far by the back foot, almost saw a match here. Now went for the big boot again. But Joe, tight-headed, scattered, ducks underneath. Sends Otis into the corner, Irish whip. Big back elbow. Enziguri to the side of the head. Takes down Otis. And Joe is now in control, and Joe is loving it. You're the fans with the respect for Samoa Joe. I've already done this business for 20 years. My hand dropped there. Down goes Otis. Now Joe off the ropes for the second time. All the weight down on the midsection of Otis, and then the knee follows it up right to the face. Into the cover. Now you're hooking the leg. It could be a mistake, too, and yes it was. Up next, folks, our main event of the evening. Garcia, Cody Rhodes. Winner of that match face Rey Mysterio Jr. in 2 weeks' time. And coming to crown WCW World Champion. Now, outside the kick there by Joe. And the jab. And a chop. And another chop. Otis now is the one on the ropes. Literally and figuratively. Now both men looking at, thank Joe. Thought Otis was going for something to Otis. But still a little rocked, but that gave him the opening needed to get back on this match, I should say. A little flustered is now Otis with a big elbow. Rocks Joe. Off the ropes he goes. Comes in. Joe kicked right to the jaw. And just like that, down goes Otis again. And again, it is all Samoa Joe. Now Joe has him on the ropes and goes to the outside. To the outside goes the big man. I apologize for that. As now, you gotta think, if you're Dominik Mysterio, you're watching this match to see who maybe your challenger could be. Dominik has the championship next week. Remember, as part of his contract as champion. Oh my God! And on the post, goes Otis face first, and Samoa Joe is loving every bit of this right now. The destruction he's inflicting, the pain that he's inflicting on Otis. Back in the ring, go both competitors. Joe, big jab again, another chop, and another chop. An overhead variation, and the German suplex. Holds on for the pin and the win. No. You see the marks, the bruises on the face and the chest of Otis already from the war this has been, but big man still fighting onward. Maybe not for much longer though. Big uppercut to the jaw by Joe, but Joe not done. Into the corner again. And Joe lining him up for another uppercut. Staggers him out. And now a third time back into the corner. And oh no. If this hits, it is sure to be lights out for Otis. Joe calling for muscle buster here. Incoming. No, kick to the arm there by Otis. Kick to the bicep. Joe with that elbow pad on. And now Otis has, look at the strength that was carrying Joe into the corner. World Strongest Slam. Pin him. But no, Otis is looking for the pin. Instead, what's he doing? Otis pointing to the crowd. What in the world? Oh no, Otis, I know what he's calling for. Otis is calling for the Caterpillar, and here we go. To end Joe. No, oh my God. Joe popped up with the lariat from hell. Sends Otis inside out. Almost took his damn block off. And now Joe right into the Hokina clutch. The clutch is in the middle of the ring. Middle of the ring.
Can you continue?
Otis with nowhere to go.
Talk to me. Do you want to quit?
The referee asks him, and Otis taps out. Otis taps out. Joe with the win on Nitro. In a battle for the ages between two massive, massive horses. But the battle scars to prove it. Samoa Joe with the win here on Nitro. Over a game, Otis tonight. Joe now 1-0, and Nitro, I feel like that's just the first of many men he will leave in his path to championship gold. As Joe, I can leave the ring heading to the interview area. What does Samoa Mission Machine have to say? What is on his mind after that massive win? And promoting the match here on Nitro. Joe telling himself off. And we're gonna hear what he has to say right now. Joe calling out Dominik Mysterio for a championship match, but whoa, wait a minute, that's Javon Evans, Young OG. Joe called Dominik Mysterio and he gets Javon Evans instead. What? Well, folks, Javon claiming that he went to Bobby Roode's office and it will be him versus Dominik Mysterio next week for the TV championship, and Joe is pissed. As we just heard, that's Monday Night Nitro. It will be Young OG Javon Evans versus the new champion, Dominik Mysterio, for the World Television Championship. And also, in tag action, will be Rose Garza, Angel, and Humberto taking on the Creed brothers, Brutus and Julius. They close for the tag team championship gold. And don't forget, also tag team action will be Tago with the World of Destiny, G.O.D. taking on the Paragon, Kyle O'Reilly, and the Messiah of the Backbreaker, Roderick Strong. One of those two matches for each other in episode 3 to find out who goes to San Marie for the tag team championship. And also, as we found out earlier on tonight, the debut of Jacob Fatu. He takes on the man who called him out, AR Fox. As AR Fox been off more than he can chew, we'll find out next Monday. And also, Corman Action, the phenomenal AJ Styles takes on the Switchblade, Jay White. You don't want to miss that one. And also in our main event next Monday night, it's the final match of round 1, Fletcher versus Rollins. We're going to take a moment right now to hear from all 4 of these men in the tournament next week. Let's check it out. Strong words from all four men in the tournament. Well, anyway, Daniel Garcia backstage. Daniel Garcia, come on now. Garcia saying they should have given him the belt the second he walked up the door. Talk about fool himself. Garcia saying he is the best pure wrestler on the world today. He looks to prove it right here, right now. As folks, it is main event time here on Nitro. And out first, it is the self-proclaimed best pure wrestler in the world today, Red Death, Daniel Garcia. Garcia, in only his mid-20s, has already carved a path for himself in the world of professional wrestling. And once upon a time, one of the best on the independent scene, became one of the best in AEW. And former Ring of Honor Pure Champion, AEW TNT Champion in the past as well, now looks to level up and become WCW World Champion. But first, he has to get past this man. The hometown boy, arguably the face of this promotion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And they are saying it loud, singing it proud here in Atlanta. But the question is, will the lights be a little bit too bright for Cody Rhodes? Will the pressure of being in the main event of the first Nitro in over 2 decades, will the pressure of being the man on the posters, the man on the marquee, will the pressure of being home get to Cody Rhodes and allow Daniel Garcia to capitalize and pull off the biggest upset maybe in professional wrestling history? Will they allow Daniel Garcia tonight to shock the entire world and move on to face Rey Mysterio Jr. on episode 3 in round 2 of this tournament? That is the question. We saw earlier on night Cody Rhodes approached by Paul Heyman, potentially being the next Paul Heyman guy. Cody turned him down. Heyman saying, you know what? Think about it. Don't give me an answer now. Think about it. And it's quite possible that a lost sight to Daniel Garcia could change Cody Rhodes' mind on that offer. As he locked up in the middle of the ring, the bell has rung. We're underway on main event. If you like what we've seen so far, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the most up to date, and all future videos. That's all. Come on, Garcia. Definitely going for a clean break. Garcia kick to the gut. Saying he's the best pure wrestler in the world. And definitely he's the best pure wrestler in the world behavior right there. The cheap shot by Red Death. Garcia claims he doesn't need the pageantry, he doesn't need the pyro, he doesn't need the entrance. All they need to do is ring the bell and let him work. That's why he's gotten to the point he is today. That's why he's touted as one of the best young wrestlers in the world. That's why he's touted as a future world champion in this industry, according to, of course, Daniel Garcia himself. Cody now on the key lock. Cody, of course, not slouch on the mat either. A multiple-time amateur wrestling champion back in high school. There's the American Nightmare, but of course, high school was a long time ago for Cody Rhodes. Now Garcia with the hammer lock. Cody snapmare into the rear chin lock here. Both men taking it slow and early going. Now Garcia gets caught. Cody transitions into the armbar here. Wrenching on the shoulder. Garcia, of course, had neck problems in the past. Cody, well-known torn pack, wrestled Hell in a Cell with the torn pack against Seth Rollins and won. Cody, former WWE champion, back-to-back Royal Rumble winner. First time somebody's done that since 1999. Intercontinental Champion. I'm going to say Tag Team Champion, I should say. It's Cody Rhodes. Ring of Honor World Champion as well. IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion. As Garcia gets caught again in the headlock. Cody wrenching on the head. Which has a size advantage, strength advantage over Garcia. See it right there. Tosses him across the ring. And Cody saying, come on, kid. Show me what you got. And Garcia did. Again, a cheap shot. This time a smack across the face. And Cody, I love that slide. He let the cheap shot earlier go. He focused on the technical wrestling. Now Cody Rhodes, after that slap, has seen it red, and Cody unloading in the corner here with these strikes on Garcia. The chop in the right hand. Back to back to back. Now eyes whipping in the corner. Again goes Garcia. And now Cody kicking the gut. And now Cody unloading here with these shots. Not even really technique there with the high note strike. Just throwing wildly. It's Cody. Cody, like I said earlier, he's seeing red. Cody is pissed off. And Cody in control at the moment. But wait a minute, Garcia, they're turning around Cody. Garcia back up! And Garcia goes to the leg. And there you go. Garcia saying that's all a part of his plan. And I talked about it earlier, about the atmosphere, about the scenario for Cody Rhodes. Couldn't get to him. I think right now it is. Emotions getting better. Cody Rhodes couldn't control himself like he normally would in a different match. And Garcia taking advantage of that. For being such a young competitor, just a young athlete, Garcia tried to head on his shoulders to say the least. Now Cody trying to fight back, but Garcia taking him down there. Takes him down, and now Garcia right back to the leg. Right back to that knee of Cody Rhodes, wrenching on it. The foot as well there, you can see it. Garcia trying to soften up the lower limbs of Cody Rhodes further. What do you call the Dragon Tamer sharpshooter finishing maneuver. The Dragon Tamer, if that gets locked in, it could be curtain for Cody Rhodes here. Especially if that leg is already compromised. And now Cody going to the arm of Garcia, trapping in the top rope, and just driving the fist down on the shoulder. And also the peck, it looked like, of DG. Everybody knows about peck injuries. There's Cody Rhodes. And now Cody grabs the wrist, up to the top. We'll see this from Cody very often. Cody off the top rope. Again to the arm. Now into the cover. Hooks the leg. Shoots the hap here. One. Only a one. I think we have established, folks, the game plan for both of these men. Garcia after the leg, Cody after the arm. And Garcia again to the knee, like I said. On target. Going back to that leg, and again, just going to sit, rest on the leg of Cody while also working on it, twerking the foot, the ankle. While driving his knee into Cody's. This boot to the hamstring, and again, the Achilles as well. You tear your Achilles out for at least a year. You've seen it in sports over the decades. It's Garcia now, half crab in the middle of the ring. Cody crawling. Rey Garcia all on the knee. But look at that. Garcia's sitting down all the way in the leg here to Cody. For the fans trying to get their hometown boy back into this match. Listen to this atmosphere in Atlanta for this main event of the first Nitro since 2001. But no. Cody trips the leg, goes out. Cody out. The fans helped him. Significantly there is now back to the arm goes Cody. Now to the other arm as well. Drives the knee into the wrist there. Maybe the bicep. Maybe the forearm. Couldn't really tell. Now Cody. Leg drops to the arm. Again, going after that bicep forearm region. This is the American Nightmares. Now look at this. Cody working the arms and the midsection as well here. Look at this. Chicken wing in. Center of the ring to force a tap, a verbal tap by Garcia. Both arms are trapped. He can't physically tap out.
Do you want to submit? Do you give up?
Garcia saying no right now to the official, but with his head, shaking his head no, but I don't know how long that's going to last. It stays in much longer here, but Garcia slips out, arm drag, both men stare down. Garcia in a schoolboy pose earlier on. Get the referee catch the public, but the referee saw the ropes there. Forces the break of the pinfall. Garcia gets caught, big over the gut. Counter by Garcia, kick to the midsection. A knife edge chop, and the overhand strike there. Now Cody, dazed. Where's this? Garcia has him up. Again to the knee. Again to the knee. Garcia going back to a bump of the dance. Is now into the corner. Garcia uppercut. You've seen that a lot tonight. And so far it's paid off for everybody done it. Is now into the corner again. Here's a Joe in the last match. Garcia, inside leg kick. Garcia has Cody trapped in the middle rope, and Garcia! Vicious is Red Death. Driving the shoulder into the knee of Cody, and now German suplex follows it up into the pin for the win, for the upset, and made of it a Nitro. Cody on a 2. I do believe, folks, that this has gotten to Cody Rhodes, that everything overwhelmed him emotionally. And that's why we're seeing what we're seeing right now in this match. Garcia in firm control again, just stomping that time on the knee. Maybe, oh, wait a minute, could be a Dragon Tamer locked in here. No, it's not. Instead, Garcia has Cody on his stomach, and oh my God! Almost a curb stomp there. Drives his boot in the back of Cody's head. Cody's face meets the mat, and only a 2. Cody could have been out there out that maneuver, but he's still in it for the time being. It's now Garcia. We're talking earlier about Cody's emotional state. Now it's Garcia who's getting agitated. Garcia may be losing it a little bit. Just stomping away on Cody here. We see Garcia take a moment to compose himself. Trying to go back on the attack. Cody taking too much time to Garcia. Cody taking advantage. Now Manhattan drop. Garcia still standing though. Cody. Again, what is this? With the powerbomb. Oh my goodness! Shoulder breaker. Back to the arm goes Cody. That could be it. 2. Awkward landing on the floor for Garcia. Playing on his head. But Garcia's still in it. See, Cody now getting a little frustrated here off the pinfall. Oh, big overhead shot. This is Garcia into the ropes. Cody, what is this? Disaster kick incoming, and he got it. Off the head, off the face. Maybe, I don't know if that was full connected, but a dancing blow, I think it was. That's why there's only a 2 count there. There's Cody. Everything crossroads to end this match. Also, as in the back pocket, is Cody Cutter. Oh, wait a minute. Cody off the top, cross body. Garcia, look at the strength. Picked up the bigger man, rolls through there. Up, has him up. You know, powerbomb here. Liger bomb by Garcia. What strength? Cody got the one here off that Liger bomb. No. Cody stays alive, and now Garcia still on the attack. Shin breaker there. Dragon screw follows it up again to the leg. Once more goes Red Death. This is why Garcia is called Red Death. He's so vicious. When he finds a limb to target, he will stay on it. From minute 1 to all the way to the conclusion of the match. And he will be vicious. He will be brutal. He will be as... Oh, he'll manipulate as much as he can until that limb maybe saps off even. Garcia doesn't give a damn as long as he gets the win, especially in the main event of Nitro tonight. When lights are on brightest for this young man. You see again to the leg, and Garcia taunting the crowd here with his trademark dance. Normally that would get cheers, but tonight it gets nothing but boos. And Garcia again with the chops. And now, this time, neck breaker follows it up. Floats over into the pin. Doesn't have the leg hooked, and that was a mistake there from Garcia. For a moment I was talking about him having a head on his shoulders. I gotta admit, Garcia can make mistakes. Like in that moment with the neck breaker pin. Another one, and again, dunking the leg. Second neck breaker, second pin. Again, another kick out by Cody. And Garcia taking his time, not letting this get to him, not letting the environment get to him, not letting the rhythm get to him at all. Again, neck breaker, third time the charm, maybe. And again, it is not. Near Orlando. Fully behind their hometown boy, their hometown hero, Cody Rhodes. Is now all driving the knee into the face. And again, according to his father, Ricky Rhodes. That's Rhodes, the former WCW champion in his own right. With brother Dustin, not so. Cody looking to add his name to the history books. Right next to his father. He's now off the middle rope there. Forearm strike to the face. And now Garcia into the pin again. That was like rope break there, ref, but nonetheless, referee gonna let it go. I don't know if the referee saw the leg underneath the bottom rope, but nonetheless, Cody out at 2 there. And now Garcia, look at this. Just mocking Cody with these kicks. Come on now. The face wash, and Cody not having any of it. Cody back up to his feet. Garcia said, give me your best shot, and Cody, best shot. And down goes Danny. Palm strike there, and now back to the arm goes Cody. Staying on it, his target of choice. Driving into the canvas, and after the knee goes Cody this time. The American Nightmare, again to the arm. Drives the knee into that bicep. Trying to stop Garcia from being able to lift him up for the power driver perhaps. Or lock in fully the Dragon Tamer if he so tries to, and again the shoulder breaker. The entire arm of Garcia's gotta be feeling like pins and needles at this point. Gotta be feeling maybe going numb even. Into the pin off front of the tail. Dusty Rhodes' brother. That could be it. Final cut connects and no. Cody going in the locker room that one, sealing it. Well, maybe a stealing, but paying him off his brother with that move. And now if the recount, Cody maybe feeling a little discouraged here. Comes in. Garcia caught him belly to belly overhead. And Garcia like that, back into the mix here of this match. And now, up to the top, goes Cody. Cody, maybe out on his feet, but maybe dazed and confused here. Garcia up to the top, oh my goodness, off the top, and butterfly suplex. Both men bouncing the way down, and now Garcia, not done, doesn't go for the pin yet. Hooks him up, single underhook, gutbuster, hooks the leg. Lateral press for the win, and Cody at a 2.5. You gotta be kidding me. Garcia is furious. This crowd loves it. Garcia pulling out his best shots here. The point Cody is not enough, but big clothesline there. Cody's back to sleep, but no idea where he was at. And now Garcia, not done, up to the top rope. What is this? Elbow drop to the heart. Elbow to the heart, into the cover, hooks the leg for the win. Is this enough this time? No. Then Garcia again frustrated off the pinfall. Now again going to the referee here. You heard earlier Dominik Mysterio didn't pay off too well. Now waist lock, but Cody breaks free. Big pull out by Cody. Cody firing up another one. That's it. Cody snap power slam. Snap power slam, and Rhodes firing up here. And now Cody, what is this? Up to the top turnbuckle. What in the world? Cody, oh my goodness! Off the top with the moonsault! Right into the cover, putting the moonsault to get the win! No, Cody, doesn't get him. Doesn't get him. Garcia can get a 2.5, and Cody cannot believe it. Only pulls out, and the good actions does Cody, that moonsault. Rarely do we see that maneuver. But this one, Cody had to. Been going out of the corner there. And now Cody calling for the end here. Looking for Crossroads. If this hits, it's over. Crossroads, no. Countered by Garcia. Garcia saw it coming. Garcia came to the gut. Power driver perhaps maybe here. No, power bomb instead. But Cody, right hands. Breaks free. Cody back to the arm. Back to the arm, kicks him down. Fujiwara arm bar in. Center of the ring. Nowhere to go for Garcia. Clean back to that arm all match. And Garcia's feeling it right now. The arm bar. Fujiwara arm bar locked in the middle of the ring. Nowhere for Garcia to crawl to. Oh, Cody's weighted on his back. He can't crawl. He has nowhere to go. Will he tap out to this hold? If he can't wait to somehow escape. Is this the end of Red Death running this tournament? Cody wrenching on it. We see Cody had to release the pressure off the back. I think the knee, if he get into him there, Garcia took advantage. Escapes the armbar. And now back to the feet. Takedown. What is this? Oh, come on now. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Garcia back to the knee, but most importantly, locking in a figure 4 leg lock, which is the move that was used by Dusty Rhodes' nemesis, Ric Flair. You gotta be kidding me. Garcia with a disrespect. But he tapped Cody out with his father's wild fishing maneuver. Cody nowhere to go. Will Cody submit? Is this it? No, Cody trying to reverse the pressure. He does. He's out. Garcia out to break the hold, causes the pain to the knee. Both men back to their feet. Big chop from Cody. Garcia stands up. Cody stands up. Chop from Garcia. And listen to the Atlanta crowd. Garcia says, bring it, and Cody does. This crowd behind Cody, hating Garcia every step of the way here. What a main event this has been here on Nitro. This is why we love pro wrestling. And again, Cody with the shot to the face, the palm strike. And Cody with the right hand, Garcia moves out of the way. Now the chops to the chest again. The body shot, grabs the chin, and lets Garcia again with a disrespect. The slaps to the face of Cody. Garcia said, give me your best shot. And Cody Rhodes did just that. Garcia maybe off the form. Top rope Cody cutter. Pin him. But no. Cody's not done. Oh, here we go. You know what's coming next. Bionic elbow. Now that's it. Garcia paying for it in dividends, but wait a minute. Cody not done. I don't know if this is needed after that forearm and the Cody cutter, but the crossroads. Last time not last. Center of the ring, hooks the leg, count to 100. Cody Rhodes gets the win. What a main event at Nitro, and folks, it is official. In 2 weeks' time on this, wait a minute. Garcia in the ring, Cody looking for a handshake. Yeah, Garcia did a hell of a job, but oh, come on. Again, Garcia with disrespect. Brushing away the handshake of Cody Rhodes. Cody trying to give the kid the proper hell of a performance, I gotta admit. But folks, like I was saying, in 2 weeks' time, it is official. For the first time in over a decade, it will be Cody Rhodes against Rey Mysterio Jr. And the winner of that match will celebrate face either Styles, White, Fletcher, or Rollins for the World Championship. Cody with the win in our main event. What a night has been here on Nitro. I can't wait to be back in the booth next Monday and the Monday after that and for many, many more Mondays. We bid you, oh no, wait a minute, not just yet. There is the man he will face in 2 weeks on Nitro. It will be Mysterio versus Rhodes. For the first time in over a decade, they will collide, and it will be on Nitro, who will advance to Slamboree. Cody's ready. Rey is ready. But folks, we're out of time. We will see you next Monday night on Nitro. This is Lorenzo Sampson signing out. Good night from Atlanta.